Welcome. How can I help you?
You're also here for Mondstadt's one, aren't you?
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
Which should I choose?
You're also here for Mondstadt's one, aren't you?
The neighboring nation of Navia has the most prosperous commercial along with that.
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
The neighboring nation of Navia has the most prosperous commercial port along with that.
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
Welcome. How can I help you?
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
Star Snatch takes his name for its heels.
I don't want to add to Anthony's troubles. Welcome. How can I help you? Enjoy the Fall
Just
Navia
then?
Festival!
Trial a treat.
So what did you want to tell us, Chevres?
Have you read The Two Musketeers? The story is about a pair of children born into the household of a baron and their struggle to survive together and take revenge for their mother. They were raised at the baron's estate, where their mother worked as a maid. The two were illegitimate children that the baron had with the maid, so they were never treated well by anyone. One day, upon returning home, they found their mother had been murdered and left dead on the floor. It was quite evident that the culprits were the other members of the baron's household, who never had. However, many years later, the baron believed that the mother's soul had. But it was actually those two siblings who had fled all those years ago. They relied on it. They used all of their abilities to collect evidence and clues.
That's quite an exhilarating.
Yep, the baron got what he deserved.
Oh, so is that what?
You could say it was.
Oh, you mean there were other reasons too?
I've read the reports about you. Whether it was at the trials or when you lent your hand to resolve our nation's crisis, you've shown that you've got a strong sense of justice, as well as a great mind for deduction. Yes, you're as sharp as I expected. There's been a recent murder.
Huh?
The Marechaussee
A murder involving firearms?
Impossible. However... Huh? I hope you all can go back and get some shut-eye. I'm aware this might not be the carrying out I don't want people...
You mean...
I suspect... Just to make myself... If you two have any...
What do you think, Traveler? Yeah, you're right.
You'd better head back and get some rest. Otherwise...
Let's light glow the ship down! Fire hazard!
Let the mighty be humble! Settle down!
Let the world collide! Everybody stand back!
Be sanctified! Bow your head!
A festive reprise! The fuse is lit! Strike a pose!
Settle down! Let the mighty be humble!
Let my name echo in song! Teamwork is dreamwork! Time for a light show!
Silence! The tides beckon. Settle down!
Strike a pose! Let the world collide! Stop it!
Bow your head! Let the mighty be humble!
Shower me with praise! Time to shine! Everybody stand back!
Spring forth! Be sanctified. Justice is blindsided. Settle down.
Let the world
Scatter! Let the mighty be humbled!
Germinate! Yeah!
Why do they never miss?
Silence!
Let my name echo in song! Everybody stand back!
Scatter!
The time's beckoning. Settle down!
Yoo-hoo! Time to shine!
Let's light it up! Teamwork is strength!
Be sanctified. Bow your head.
Strike a pose! Let the world come alive!
Silence! Let the mighty be humbled!
Go ahead!
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people... Boring. Isn't there anything else?
Seems like the stories here never have a happy ending. Seems like the stories here never have a happy ending. Seems like the stories here never have a happy ending. Seems like the stories here never have a happy ending.
Ad Astra. Thank you for Ad Astra.
Would you care to sit down? If you ever have any questions,
Don't tell me they did it again.
Our bond is strong. Stand with me.
I want to try casual.
We haven't been to the Yai Publishing House in a while. Paimon wonders if they have any new books in. The one we read with A that time was pretty cool.
Come on, this is a no-brainer, man. There's only one thing worth wishing for, and that is a ton of Mora.
But the exam's next week. If I fail again, I'm seriously done for. I'm better off wishing that my exam goes smoothly.
Ah, it's just an exam. Trust me, there's no problem you can't solve by throwing Mora at it. If it doesn't work, then just keep throwing till it does.
What are they arguing about? It's quite a spirited debate.
Huh? Really? You guys don't know? You need but stand on this land at midnight, lower your head and recite a special incantation, then your wish will come true. Looks like you guys really aren't in the loop. This, my friends, is the next big thing. A highly effective wish ritual guaranteed to make your wishes come true.
A wish ritual? That actually works? Right? Even Paimon knows that's just not how the world works.
I didn't believe it at first either, but that changed when it worked for someone I know. It's this guy called Kunihiko. He's practically always been unemployed, wastes his days away, and he owes a lot of money. I heard it directly from him. He used this wishing...
His whole bed was filled with... Wow!
Of course, I'm sure the part about waking up lying on a bed of Mora is a bit of an exaggeration. Whether you believe it or not, it's not exactly a difficult ritual. It can't hurt to give it a try, right?
If you're still feeling skeptical, just ask around. There are a lot of very compelling stories going around these days.
Really? Well, come on! Let's go ask around right now, shall we? Well, if it really is true, then just think of all the Mora Paimon could... Oh, and you'd finally be reunited with your twin, too! Let's go, let's go!
Sure are a lot more outlandish. On closer inspection, it seems like there really are a lot of people talking about this kind of stuff. Hey, see those two? Paimon remembers them from the AI publishing house. One's an editor and the other's an author.
Grasp the thought in mind. Clear like the light of the moon. As close as kin with you. No, thou. Wait, thee? Hear my summons, right?
No, it's not hear my summons, it's heed my summons. Heed! You're never going to get it down at this rate.
Hey, what are you guys up to?
Whoa! Sheesh, you scared me! Okay. Where did I leave off with the incantation again?
Incantation? Are you guys trying out this new wishing ritual stuff too?
Junkichi is trying it out, to be specific. He's hit a bit of a creativity block recently, so... I'm helping him make a wish so that he can move past it. I mean, I obviously don't. But Junkichi never listens to an outside opinion, so all I can do is go along with it.
Mr. Shigeru, can you please be a little more accommodating? This is extremely important to me. People have had all kinds of wishes come true. Become more attractive, get rich quick, ace their studies. I'm just a poor, struggling writer looking to get over a creative hurdle. Is that so much to ask? Anyway, I just know this is going to work. I have a gut feeling about it.
Didn't you say the same thing when you went to make your wish at the Grand Narukami Shrine? Oh, I just know this is gonna work. I have a gut feeling about it.
The omamori from the shrine take too long to have any effect on your luck. All right, enough of that. Help me get this incantation down. My new book depends on it.
Look, to be completely honest, I think you need to sit down and have a good think about what kind of story you want to write. Where's all that self-confidence you had when you first started out? Look at you now, trying dubious methods from any old light novel.
Wait. What? This wishing ritual comes from a light novel?
Yep, it's from the one called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. No, it's most likely a self-published title. It just appeared out of nowhere and took Inazuma by storm. As a fellow writer...
Look, Junkichi,
What's so surprising about that? They're probably just giddy with joy at having their wish come true.
This is starting to sound a little suspicious. Why don't we go to the Grand Narukami Shrine and ask Yaimiko about it? She's the expert when it comes to both light novels and the supernatural.
Our bond is strong.
The criteria for certificate exams are straightforward enough. What it really comes down to is whether you are willing to put in the time.
Whenever you are
If you study and practice, then it's really not all that difficult.
What? Another bad one? No, let me try again. Talk to the Electro Archon whenever you are troubled. Wish my sister could play hide and seek with me. What? Another bad one? No, let me try again. Talk to the Electro Archon whenever you are troubled. Wish my sister could play hide and seek with me. What? Another bad one? No, let me try again. Talk to the Electro Archon whenever you are troubled.
Miko! Great, you're here!
Well, hello there, young ones. What brings you to the shrine? It just so happens that I have a wonderful novel here. I highly recommend it. Oh? Well, what did you want to ask?
Well, we were just...
No.
Lady Guji, what do you mean, nothing major? I'm begging you, you've got to help me.
It really is nothing major. I stand by that.
You two seem to have a good relationship. Here's what happened. My name is Kato Yohei, and Domon turned him. But since his victory, he's been acting extremely strange.
You know, there really aren't as many evil spirits lurking around as you seem to think. If it were me, I'd just leave him be for a couple of—
No, Lady Guji. If you saw—
Oh, all right.
About— Yes, Lady Guji. That's a long time for him to be acting up like this. I'm really worried about him. Our greatest wish is to one day found our own school, just like Domon. We can't jeopardize that dream now.
Wait a minute, now I'm a little confused. Are you here to save your brother?
Well, there—
Whatever. Let me ask you this.
What?
Oh dear.
Lady Guji, please stop—
Miko, he seems really desperate. His thing with—
Okay, fine. Then it's decided.
Yay, Miko! So you—
Kato, whatever your name was, these two guests are trusted acquaintances of mine.
Yeah! Wait a sec.
Is that hesitation that I detect in your voice? So let me get
Not at all, never. Whatever Lady Guji says, I trust wholeheartedly. Thank you two for your willingness to help. Please follow me.
No, hold on a hot second, Miko. We may be a lot of things, but—
Don't worry. If he wants an exorcist, it's a common trope in light novels, right? You just have to have a bit of well, you would— Besides, we both know you wouldn't be here at the Grand Narukami Shrine.
This feels—
All right, let's go.
Okay, let's What is going on here? Granted, you can never be quite sure what's going on in Miko's mind, but she seems even more disinterested than usual in Yohei's situation. Well, a life's at stake here, so it looks like we'll have to deal with that first before we'll get the chance to ask her about the incantation stuff.
Protection of the electro arc.
Our bond is strong!
It's finally time to meet up with everyone! Paimon even dreamt of making the film last night. If Paimon remembers right, we're meeting at Hotel de Boer. Let's get going!
Just let me know if you ever find yourself in a pinch. I can help you out.
I'll be as great as Ryuji. One day, I'll be as great as Ryuji.
How strange.
Meditating?
Yeah, but that's not important.
This does pose a bit of a problem. Kato, whatever your name was, given the
Okay. Okay, got it. I'm on it.
Nico, what about us? Shouldn't we help look for his...
No need. While What's-His-Face is handling that, we'll take a walk around and ask people what they know about the two brothers. Maybe we'll find out some amusing details.
Hello, sir. We like...
Oh, are you debt collectors? Yohei said to tell you not to worry.
Huh? Deck? But, it sounds like...
Well, yes. I don't think there's any disputing that.
Huh? But,
That's true, yes. Shingo begged Domon to take him on, and eventually, he finally relented. But even after, in the end, Domon had had enough and kicked him out. But Shingo was resentful about it.
Wait, what?
Oh, how interesting. We heard a slightly different version.
Yohei said that? That Shingo trained hard. Yohei did tell me about Shingo winning the fight, but I took it with a grain of...
So it's her.
Hey there! We've come to ask you about the Kato brothers.
Oh, you mean
Yeah! We heard that Shingo defeated an apprentice of Domon's recently. We're not here to sign up.
Well, you've come to the right person. I thought it was a joke when I first heard that Shingo was going to challenge a disciple of the Meikyo Shisui. The way he handled his blade, it was like flowing water. Mesmerizing to watch.
Is Shingo really that?
Yep, he seemed pretty euphoric after winning the duel, too. He was celebrating very...
Any other details to share? We've heard that Shingo has been behaving rather out of character since then.
I'd definitely say that he has more energy than he used to. In the past, he never used to do much except lie around sunbathing all day. But just yesterday, for example, I saw him cutting down trees for the village head. In the space of one afternoon, he did what most people couldn't finish in 3 days. Things got weird after that, though. The village head brought out some tofu for him, and he just...
Lady Guji, esteemed ex, I found my brother. He's at the water...
Oh, as much as I'd prefer to stay and hear some...
Shower me with...
Let's get down to business.
Bond is strong!
Settle down. Finally.
Look.
So this is Yo... Hey, let's...
Woo! Can you feel? Found your own school. Ha! So shut. Please, I can't take any more. I'm gonna. Yohei.
Did you hear that? All the
Huh? Who?
He stood up.
No.
What do we do? Miko, think of something!
Oh, Yohei, your brother's life is hanging in the balance, and he's. The way it looks to me is that Shingo feels terribly resentful to you about something.
I don't know what to tell you.
You don't know, Yohei. Your brother is your closest relative, and yet.
But.
As you wish, but after Shingo dies, you'll be next. It's futile trying.
All right, I'll talk. I'll tell you everything. Yes, that's it. The one that's all the rage right now. You just have to recite an incantation at midnight and your wish will be granted. Just like the book described. After my brother wished to become a swordmaster, it really worked. Out of nowhere, he suddenly had these amazing sword skills. But his whole personality changed too. Because I was worried that if he goes back to normal, he'll lose his skills with the sword. If that happens, it'd ruin our plans to start a martial arts school, and we'd be back to being poor. I just wanted to keep this under wraps until we'd managed to get the dojo set up and paid off our debts.
So then, why'd you go to the Grand Narukami Shrine?
Well, 'cause with the way he's acting now, I was worried that rumors might start spreading that he's gotten involved in the occult arts or something, and then no one would want to sign up as his disciple. So I was thinking that maybe Lady Guji might have a way to get my brother back to normal, but let him keep his sword skills?
My, look at you with your ingenious schemes. Stop deluding yourself. These newfound sword skills are not his. They belong to the spirit that has possessed him.
You're right. We were wrong to do what we did. We had this coming.
All right, then. Your turn now, my little friend. Toss the salt, and then draw your sword.
It's the spirit!
See that? That's what you summoned. And look, now that Shingo's no use, it's coming straight for you.
Save me! Save me!
Miko! He fainted! What do we do now?
We do nothing. But you, little one, just a quick fight and this will all be over.
Who's this? Ah, a fellow swordmaster. Come on, fight me!
He's coming! Be careful!
Propagate!
Dissipate! Out of my way!
Be sanctified. You win.
I haven't felt this great in a long, long time.
He disappeared! But he looked pretty content at the end there. Huh. Well, Paimon sure is confused. Do you know what that was all about?
We can talk about it later.
Shingo, are you alright?
Yohei, I had the weirdest dream. I dreamed that I wasn't a useless loser with a sword anymore. I even beat one of Domon's disciples. I thought we could finally open a dojo of our own now. But then I realized I couldn't control my own body. And there was this voice in my ear talking to me constantly. I was terrified and I wanted to take control of my body back, but I couldn't. And the voice kept talking about manliness.
Shingo, we shouldn't have made that wish. We summoned a spirit and it possessed you.
Yes, and had we not come to your rescue, your life would have been over before too much longer. Then the spirit would have haunted your brother until he died of fatigue too.
Thank you, Lady Guji, and thank you for your assistance, exorcism experts.
All right, take him to get some rest. He's very weak right now, having been possessed for quite a few days. He will experience a high fever, but it won't be fatal. Remember, this is the price you pay. At this point, I would normally lecture you on the dire consequences of using occult methods to obtain power that does not belong to you. But I think you get the picture now, don't you?
Yes, we understand now. We won't do it ever again.
Thank you, Lady Guji. Thank you, exorcists. We'll be on our way then. Come on, Shingo.
Miko, would they really have lost their lives if we hadn't gotten involved? And if so, why the heck were you so reluctant to help out?
They would have been fine. I had to scare them a little, though. Otherwise, I hardly think these two lazy rascals would have learned their lesson.
So, what was it that possessed Shingo?
You saw it all for yourselves. I'm sure you can figure out what kind of spirit had possessed him, can't you?
Paimon's got it. It was an Oni.
Correct. Although it possessed Shingo, it didn't have any ill intentions. As a matter of fact, it actually seemed like it was trying to train Shingo to become bolder.
Huh. Fair enough. But it seems like it had the opposite effect.
Tossing salt caused it to temporarily leave Shingo's body. Then, you exhausted its strength by fighting it, so it disappeared. Even if we'd done nothing at all, Shingo would have eventually become too weak for his body to host the spirit, and it would have left of its own accord. Of course, it would have been more stressful for Shingo and Yohei that way. Still, the experience may ultimately have been more effective than me scaring them into submission with a little exaggeration.
Whew. Well, the main thing is that nobody got hurt.
All right, seems like we've wrapped up.
Hold on, Miko. You say everything's wrapped up.
You mean you disagree? Oh, you mean that they got the incantation from that book. Yes, I know the one.
Actually, that book's the whole reason we came looking for you at the shrine today. Incantations seem really popular right now.
Human beings don't have powers like us yokai. It's quite understandable for them to be interested in incantations to summon the supernatural.
That's not the point. The problem is that the incantations in the book are actually capable of summoning spirits and stuff, and loads of people are trying it.
Even then, humans only have so much strength. Even if they do successfully summon a spirit with the incantation, it won't stay with them for very long. I really wouldn't fret about it.
But who wrote this book, and why? Don't we think there might be a bigger safety risk here? What do you think, Traveler? Well, when you put it that way, she has been pretty trustworthy so far. She said from the beginning that it wasn't anything major. And so far, there hasn't been any big danger.
Lady Yai, I finally found you.
Kuroda, What are you doing here?
I'm here to report on Yai Publishing House's sales for the last month. All the numbers are here. Please, take a look.
Let me see. What? We're losing market share?
Yes. Overall bestseller, readers' favorite, and trending ranking. We're being beaten in all categories. One book is topping the charts. It's called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits.
Both of you, back here now!
Nico? What is it? You have a really scary look on your face right now.
Things just got serious. A first-hand guide to summoning spirits. Just what is that supposed to mean? I worked extremely hard to promote our latest featured work, and now a rival book comes out of nowhere and steals our thunder. If this isn't the very definition of intolerable, I don't know what is. I have to come up with a counterplan, and you are going to help me.
Huh? How is this our problem all of a sudden?
Paimon, please. Who wrote this book and why? Don't we think there might be a bigger safety risk here? Oh, am I to take it that the safety of the people of Inazuma isn't so important in your eyes after all?
Wait, what just happened? Again, you technically have a point, but this feels all wrong.
Nothing's wrong, okay? Come on. We're going to war. I'm going to head back and make some preparations. Meet me outside the Yai Publishing House.
We're here. So what's your plan of action to deal with this rival book?
Why don't you take a guess? I'll give you a hint. It's to do with the Yai Publishing House.
Oh, Paimon knows! Combine the reputation of the Yai Publishing House with the status of Guji Yai and tell everyone that the incantations in that book are dangerous!
Oh, wow! Your first guess and you got it absolutely wrong.
Yeah! Wait! Seriously? That wasn't it?
A first-hand guide to summoning spirits is the hottest light novel right now. If we did as you suggested, we would effectively be advertising to everyone that the incantations are real. In bending over backwards trying to warn everyone about the dangers, all we would accomplish is to create more curious readers ready to try them out. Also, sales for the book would only increase further.
Okay, yeah, that would be pretty catastrophic. Oh, how about we confiscate all the copies?
Leaving aside the issue of the enormous manpower and resources such an operation would require, going to such lengths over a light novel would be extremely disruptive to the lives of Inazumans.
But that means there's nothing we can do.
Well, I've been thinking. I've read A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. It has many other good qualities besides the incantations alone. The book contains many ancient kaiden, or tales of the supernatural, and is written in a very engaging way. That is why the book has become so popular. I think we're going to have a difficult time trying to rein in its popularity while it's the only work in its league on the market. That's right. How do you get rid of the next big thing? You replace it with the next big thing. So what we're going to do is create Inazuma's newest hit novel. Smash our rivals' sales numbers and win our readers back. That is how Yai Miko wages war. Incidentally, this will also be the best way to combat the influence of a first-hand guide to summoning spirits.
Wait, Miko. So you want us to write a novel?
Well, I did say this is what we're going to do. Anyway, I'll be at Uyu.
I've been reading light novels for a long time now. These days, though, everyone's the only reason. Not only is it a good.
Stand with me!
The key to a success when to use good illustrations can make. There's a saying that light novels, the illustrations in a first.
I'll be honest. In most traditional, by contrast, the protagonist is a...
There's much more to light novels than Paimon realized.
Ah, there you are. Let me introduce the team. You've already met Junkichi and Shigeru. Shigeru is an experienced. Satomi is Yai Publishing House's ace in the hole. They will be teaming up. Now then, tell me what. All very. More importantly than that,
Paimon followed, for example.
take a first hand as a traveler.
Oh, right! So,
Not at all. As long as the core
Alright, let's start with chapter 1 then. What are you thinking? This sounds like a great... Let's see here. The protagonist arrives and with the help of some trusty companions, the protagonist human let us work together to build... Well, that was an unexpected development. What happened to the grand adventure? What? But that's so misleading.
Out of a maximum of 10 points, I'd give that a 9. The story certainly goes in an unorthodox direction, and the Dragon Girl sounds destined to be a hit character. Approved.
What the heck?
Good job, little one. You're not only drawing on your own experiences, but it seems you're filtering them through the lens of the kinds of light novels you've read in the past. I think you really understand what we're trying to do here. Thoughts from the experts?
Yeah, we think it works.
That's good. Okay, we're done with Chapter 1. Let's move on to Chapter 2.
Huh?
Readers will devour your content. Hurry, Chapter 2, let's go.
What's wrong with you? You don't look so good.
What a pity.
Before it came to what? What?
The bane of our existence.
Sounds...
When this happens, the best thing you can... Don't worry. This...
Your treat? Oh, wait a minute.
Of course. Everyone that takes part in...
Alright, cool. Then let's press on, shall we? Don't give up now. For the sake of our paycheck, get your brain going! Ooh! Does this mean your inspirations come back? Let's see now. The protagonist arrives in Liyue and befriends a young man who doesn't have the money to pay for anything. Only later do we find out that this young man is none other than Rex Lapis himself. With the help of the Qixing and the protection of the Adepti, I am free to roam this vast realm.
Is this the kind of cheap thrill that guy was talking about?
I give it a 9.8. The story is fun and action-packed with no dark undertones. Also, there are a great many legends about Rex Lapis. I'm sure it will spark the people's curiosity. I, for one, think there's a sizable market for this. Approved.
Alright, well, let's just hope Zhongli doesn't mind.
Great. Well, now Satomi can get started on that.
Leave it to me, Lady Yai.
Let's write about Inazuma in the 3rd chapter, shall we? I can help with this one. We can use the Vision Hunt decree or your experience in the Resistance. Any ideas? Clearly very closely based on your own personal experience, with no major changes at all. That's fine. Since it's something that took place in Inazuma, it might actually be more interesting to readers if it's grounded in the truth. One thing, though. We'll need to rewrite the part about me giving you the omamori. Let's change it to... The mysterious Lady Kitsune teaches the protagonist a spell that can make their wishes come true. The protagonist uses this spell to defeat the Raiden Shogun in battle. That should do the trick.
Whoa, so we're really going head-to-head with our rival on this one, huh?
I suppose so. Once they're done writing the manuscript, I'll write the passage where the protagonist recites the incantation myself.
Are we done then? Do you really think this will be able to beat a first-hand guide to summoning spirits?
The content is fine. Now we just need to promote it. I will contact an artist to make some illustrations. I'm positive they will be at least as good as those in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. We'll also need an endorsement on a paper band around the book. I can get the wonderful Ms. Hina to write that. She runs a regular Q&A column in That's Life magazine. The people of Inazuma absolutely adore her. You're free to take a break while the creative team is doing their work, but please go by the Yai Publishing House at some point to commission Ms. Hina for that recommendation. Once our light novel is complete, let's meet at the writer's submission event.
That's just like Erika, always refining her craft.
Please, talk to me if you want to order.
If the Arataki gang stirs up any trouble, I'll drag every last one of them back to apologize.
That's just like Erika, always refining her craft.
Welcome to Uyu Restaurant. Please, talk to me if you want to order.
That's just like Erika, always refining her craft.
Welcome to Uyu Restaurant. Please, talk to me if you want to order.
That's just like Erika,
Welcome to
always
Uyu
refining her
Restaurant.
craft.
Please, talk to me if you want to order.
just like Erika, always refining her craft.
Welcome to Uyu Restaurant. If you want to order.
Just like Erika, always refining her craft.
Welcome to Uyu Restaurant. Please talk to me if you want to order.
That's just like Erika, always refining her craft.
Welcome to Uyu Restaurant. Please talk to me if you want to order.
The criteria for certificate exams are straightforward enough. What it really comes down to is whether you are willing to put in the time. If you study and practice, then it's really not all that difficult.
That's just like Erika, always refining her craft.
Welcome to Uyu Restaurant. Please talk to me if you want to order.
That's just like Erika, always refining her craft.
Welcome to Uyu Restaurant. Please talk to me if you want to order.
That's just like Erika, always refining her craft.
Welcome to Uyu Restaurant. Please talk to me if you want to order.
If the Arataki gang stirs up any trouble, I'll drag every last one of them back to apologize.
That's just like Erika, always refining her craft.
Welcome to Uyu Restaurant. Please talk to me if you want to order.
That's just like Erika, always refining her craft.
Welcome to Uyu Restaurant. Please talk to me if you want to order.
Just let me know if you ever find yourself in a pinch. I can help you out.
That's just like Erika, always refining her craft.
Welcome to Uyu Restaurant. Please talk to me if you want to order.
If the Arataki gang stirs up any trouble, I'll drag every last one of them back to apologize.
That's just
Welcome
like
to
Erika,
Uyu
always
Restaurant.
refining her
Please
craft.
talk to me if you want to order.
That's just like Erika.
Just let me know if you ever find yourself in a pinch. I can help you out.
Welcome to Uyu Restaurant. Please talk to me if you want to order.
That's just like Erika. Always refining her craft.
The criteria for certificate exams are straightforward enough. What it really comes down to is whether you are willing to put in the time. If you study and practice, then it's really not all that difficult.
Welcome to Uyu Restaurant.
That's just like
Please
Erika.
talk to me if you want to
Always
order.
refining her craft.
If the Arataki gang stirs up any trouble, I'll drag every last one of them back to apologize.
Welcome
That's just
to
like
Uyu
Erika.
Restaurant.
Always
Please
refining
talk to
her
me if
craft.
you want to order.
The criteria for certificate exams are straightforward enough. What it really comes down to is whether you are willing to put in the time. If you study and practice, then it's really not all that difficult.
That's just like Erika. Always refining her craft.
Welcome to Uyu Restaurant. Please talk to me if you want to order.
That's just like Erika. Always refining her craft.
Welcome to Uyu Restaurant. Please talk to me if you want to order.
That's just like Erika. Always refining her
Welcome
craft.
to Uyu Restaurant. Please talk to me if you want to order.
That's just like Erika. Always refining her craft.
Just let me know if you ever find yourself in a pinch. I can help you out.
Welcome to Uyu Restaurant. Please talk to me if you want to order.
That's just like Erika. Always refining her craft.
Welcome to Uyu Restaurant. Please talk to me if you want to order.
The criteria for certificate exams are straightforward enough. What it really comes down to is whether you are willing to put in the time. If you study and practice, then it's really not all that difficult.
That's just like Erika. Always refining her craft.
Welcome to Uyu Restaurant.
Miss Hina doesn't usually do endorsements, but since it's Lady Guji that's asking, we'll see what we can do. With Miss Hina getting so popular lately, a lot of people have come to us hoping to do a collaboration. But Miss Hina's not interested in any of it. She still prefers to focus all her efforts on replying to readers' letters, and turns down every promotional opportunity she can. Maybe that's why her fans like her so much. I'm getting off topic here. Anyway, if we can get that endorsement from Miss Hina, you'll definitely get an exposure boost at the beginning. May your light novel sell well.
We'll do our best.
Stand with me!
Are you sure you'd like to submit this entry? Let me see. The Miraculous Adventures of the Traveler by Thousand Hands.
What a strange pen name. Definitely your doing.
What do you mean, strange? It took a lot of work by a lot of different people to get this thing
We'll get this printed as a matter of priority and conduct trial sales in pilot locations throughout Inazuma.
Uh-oh. Paimon's getting a little nervous now.
That's right.
Okay, then I'll sign. Thank you all for your submission.
Good morning. Xavier said yesterday afternoon went well.
Yeah, and
after we split up, I was originally so I rode the aqua bus with Yoimiya and visited the opera house on Aranias Island.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe what we saw there! 2 mechanical puppets that were dancing together! You've already seen them, right? Yeah, those two! Amazing, aren't they?
We sat and watched for quite a while. It was mesmerizing.
Oh, it was the same for us the first time we saw them, too.
Afterwards, I held Ayaka's hand. At first, I didn't dare to open my mouth. But once I couldn't hold my breath any longer, I decided to take a big breath in. Turns out the water wasn't as salty as I imagined. It didn't really taste like anything at all. Before I knew it, I was breathing like normal down there. It was an amazing feeling. Ayaka said I was too nervous and needed to loosen my grip.
I knew that the Traveler could do it, so I had no doubt we could do it too. That helped me. The underwater world in Fontaine truly is beautiful. I love seeing the...
Yeah, and there were so like those fish.
Oh, you mean Hunter's Rays and Blubber Beasts.
I just love the name Blubber Beast. Just wait till Pops and the others hear about this. They probably won't believe a word I say.
Yoimiya was down there.
Yeah, but as soon...
Speaking of the...
My brother and Zop, as for the others, they...
We're here.
Please excuse my tardiness. I just finished the Special Patrol's 6-mile morning jog.
Wait!
I'm so tired. I heard you all chatting, so I decided to come down. I sure could use some of that endless energy everyone else has.
Good morning, everyone.
Boarding. Can someone fetch me a cup of coffee? More milk, hold the sugar.
Sure, I'd be happy to do that for you. No, you can't go anywhere. Please, have a seat over here so I can get started on your makeup. The last thing I want is coffee stains on my costumes.
I can get the coffee. It's the perfect job for an assistant.
has so much energy. Seriously, what's her secret?
Oh, Yoimiya's always like that. But you sure look exhausted, Farina. It's because you're not used to waking up so early, huh?
Of course not. I spent the whole night reading the novel from cover.
Wow.
I went all out.
Here's your coffee, Director Farina.
Oh, thank you.
It seems everyone is
We've reached an agreement with the restaurant owner. We are free to use the second.
Really? That's great!
He is really looking forward to our film and hopes that providing his restaurant as a filming location will attract more customers. Well then, Mr. Xavier, I'll leave the rest to you.
Okay, thanks. First, I'd like to introduce our new members. This is our prop manager, Veronique. She'll be in charge of all the film's props and items. And this is Bonneau, our lighting technician. He'll be in charge of lighting and illumination to set up each scene's atmosphere.
Wow. Sure feels like we have some real professionals joining the crew now.
First of all, please allow me to first express my sincerest gratitude to everyone in the crew. When my investor informed me yesterday that he wouldn't be able to provide the funds, I really thought that this was the nail in the coffin for this film. I had no idea that I'd find so many people.
No need to be so cordial, Mr. Xavier.
Your works made a profound impression on me when I saw them. I am sure that's...
Yes, the story is the reason I agreed to join. I can't bear to even imagine what this film would look like without the very best director.
Anyway, I would like to make this is not just my film. It also... So, without further ado, the Two Musketeers... You may take it from here, Director Farina.
All right, listen up, everyone. The first scene takes place when the two young musketeers are living at the Baron's home, still unaware of all that is about to happen to them. We'll need props and lighting to set the scene. Our lead actors can go get their makeup done, and extras, please take this time to go over your positions.
Whoa. Seems Farina's really kicking things into gear as the director.
Is everyone clear? I don't want anyone traipsing around the set like umbrella finches. All right, cameras will start rolling as soon as the set is ready. Let's make a film that'll make some serious waves in Fontaine. Not the kind of waves that drown people. I mean, the good kind of waves.
Seems like she's still a bit traumatized by that. Anyway, let's go see if there's anything we can do to help.
How about here?
A little more to the left.
You got it.
Hey, Yoimiya, do you need a hand?
No, I'm fine. You know, doing the lighting is kind of like designing a fire. I heard that the
Really?
Well, sure, there's that, but that's not exactly what I meant. I just think that after all your journeys together, you two must have developed a super close bond and just naturally know how to work with each other. If I'm not mistaken, the director will want the cameras rolling as soon as the clapperboard goes clack. Oh, I see! It's amazing to see the magic behind filmmaking.
Yoimiya, we need lights over there too.
Oh, on it! I've got to get back to work. Chat with you later. Oh,
Seems like Yoimiya's really getting into it. But she was right.
Ayaka has mentioned you to me before.
No talking. I'm thinking
Ah, yes.
to achieve a more...
Are you saying the wrinkles around...
You just have too much of a...
You should...
Quiet. So, this is a real musket?
No, it's just a prop weapon.
Not bad. Have you...
Only in books and newspapers. I made this one. When we're filming, some special gunpowder will be applied around the muzzle, which will help create the flash and smoke effects of a real gun being fired.
Which means it'll be up to the actors to portray the recoil.
That's right. The sound effects for gunshots will also be added in post-production.
Thank you, Veronique. However, the musket's gears and firing pin could still use some work. Adding some wear on the metallic components will make them appear more realistic. Also, be sure to rub the muskets with some oil each time before we start shooting. That'll give the impression that the firearms have been well maintained.
Good point.
You seem to know a lot, Miss Chevres. I assume you use these types of firearms on a regular basis?
Yes, I perform routine maintenance on my weapons every day. Just like we as people need to eat and sleep, muskets need to be cleaned and maintained.
I also perform similar...
Yes.
Yes, well said.
Oh, sounds like they found a
Though these props differ from the muskets I use, I can still give you some pointers.
Good. I look forward to your instruction.
First and foremost...
Okay,
when aiming the musket...
Like this?
Not bad.
This is the end of the road for you.
Good. Now turn your This is the end of the road for you.
Huh. Excuse me, Miss Chiori. Director Farina, there's something I wish to discuss with you.
Oh? What is it?
Like this?
Yes, much better.
What do you think?
I do see your point. But are you sure you wish to do this?
I believe it would be most fitting.
Well, if you insist. All right, I understand. Miss Ayaka, Miss Chevres.
Huh? What's going on? Are we gonna...
Let's go see.
What is it?
I have a question for you, Miss Chevres. Would you be
what?
To clarify, I would like to turn over my role to...
But brother...
Don't worry, Ayaka. I was becoming troubled trying to set aside some time to speak to the staff at the Palais Marmonia. I would like to have some Now, I will be able to focus on my work.
From a director's point of view, I also felt like the relationship... The older brother in the story plays the lead role with his overbearing character. But this causes his character... But if we were to change the siblings to two sisters of a similar... Also,
Of course, even with all these insights, the decision should still be made by Miss Chevres.
Chevres mentioned that she really likes the story, right? Paimon bets that she'll take the...
All right.
Good. It will also...
You're doing a...
Don't mention it. I like this character, so if anything...
Well, since my brother is the one who brought up, let's go, Miss Chevres.
Please, just call...
Seems like you're really going out of your way to solve the problem.
Surely you jest, Chiori. I assure you...
Oh, come on. You really think I'd buy that? According to what I've heard from Ayaka.
Perhaps. Ayaka, but I feel that she needs not only to see other nations, but also to...
Alright, go on.
Ayato! It's too bad you're stepping down from the role. Paimon really wanted to see you act as a musketeer.
No need to poke fun at me.
It's a little hard for Paimon to...
Yes.
Traveler, get...
Go on.
Yep, don't worry.
Thank you.
All right. Now that we're all... The first scene takes place when our two Chevres will be... Silence on the set! Lights! Camera! Action!
Let's go!
Tulip, Mother's been out for quite a while now.
Perhaps she went to pick some flowers on the way home. You know how she loves flowers.
Iris, Tulip, I'm home. Mother, you were out for so long. We were beginning to worry about you.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm back now, safe and sound. Here, I brought your favorite treat, apple turnovers.
Mother, what are those bruises on your hand?
Huh? What bruises? Oh, I must have bumped into something while I was working yesterday.
But I didn't notice them this morning.
Then perhaps they're from when I accidentally tripped when I was out just now. By the way, did you have fun playing at home? What's the matter, Iris?
Well, we've realized that no one really wants to play with us.
They even took Iris's doll and spat at us.
And they even called us names.
Shh! It's all right, don't worry. Girls, listen to me. It doesn't matter what anyone says. Don't listen to them. No one can define you with such words. You both have wonderful lives ahead of you. Maybe your time to blossom. Don't let the soil you're in now ruin your future beauty.
And cut! Not bad. The also, if our clapper loader could avoid shouting at the start of the scene next time.
Oh, got it.
Great. I was a little worried that my nerves would get the better of me. What about you, Chevros?
I felt fine. The lines weren't too difficult at all. Seems like Farina must have adapted the role nicely.
You two were great. I couldn't tell it was your first time acting in a film. You should have more confidence.
Thank you for your encouragement. Positions, everyone! This scene is when our two characters return home, only to discover their mother has been murdered. Ready? Lights! Camera! Action!
Mother, we're back. Mother? What's wrong, Tulip?
Iris, stay away!
Huh? Why? What's... Mother! Mother... She's...
There's poison in this cup.
Huh? I could have...
Those aristocrats. They didn't even try to... Iris, we need to...
Leave? But now that Mother...
Anywhere. All I know... We'll have our revenge, I promise you. Just not right now. Come on, let's go.
No, wait, we can't just leave Mother here like this. At least let me leave this rose with her. That's why we went out in the first...
All right. Goodbye, Mother.
And cut! Beautiful! Great!
Oh my,
I was surprised too.
Thank you for the kind compliments. Actually, as soon... It's quite similar.
Ayaka's performance. Pipe down!
How do you feel, Traveler? Is your arm sore from holding the camera all day?
Good work, you two.
You too, Chevros. You were quite the actress today.
I've read this novel many times before. I have a good grasp of my character's mindset. Anyway, do you remember my request from yesterday?
Oh, right! We were having so much fun that Paimon nearly forgot! You have a case where the murders seem really similar to the cases in the novel, right? So, how are they similar exactly?
In the story, the main characters grow up to become two musketeers, always using their guns to carry out their revenge. And on each of the victims, they place a rainbow rose as a signal that they've returned. Yes, that's correct. We found rainbow roses just like in the novel. Seems like you're connecting the dots now.
Oh, that does sound pretty concerning. Especially after seeing the script today. Ooh, now Paimon can't stop wondering what kind of ulterior motive the murderer might have. What do you think, Traveler? You're smart. Paimon wants to hear your thoughts.
Good. On behalf of Fontaine's Special Security and Surveillance Patrol, thank you for your dedication to justice. There's no time to lose. We should start investigating right away. Follow me.
Huh? Right now? But we just got done filming all day. Paimon's so tired.
The most valuable intel always comes after nightfall. They are like small, remote islands in the middle of the sea. If you don't stay vigilant, you will pass right by them in the fog. That's how one of my favorite books always puts it, at least.
So, where are we going right now?
Let's start by checking out some workshops that sell mechanical components. If the culprit...
Welcome to Le Show's clock.
Hello. I'd like to know if...
Special components?
I mean the kind of components that aren't typically used for clock...
Huh? For fire?
Don't misunderstand. I'm not here...
Well, to be completely honest, I'm not even sure...
Has anyone ever purchased components?
We have a lot of customers who buy toys, but those who buy components are all regular customers who buy in bulk on behalf of their organization.
Is that so? I understand. Thank you for your cooperation.
You're welcome. It's the least I can do.
Oh, hey, Chevres. Run out of oil for your musket again?
Hello, Estelle. I want to know if anyone has come to your shop recently to order some firearm components.
Oh, is this another case? Let me think. I don't think so. Some people have requested that I make some prop guns for the Fontanalia Film Festival, but I refused all of those requests.
Oh? Why's that?
Because there's no profit! I only make things here that can do some real heavy lifting. I don't have the energy to make some new molds just for the festival.
Then has anybody come specifically looking for mechanical components?
Well, I usually sell off my scrap to the Fleuve Cendre. I don't typically give them to one specific person.
I understand. Thanks for your cooperation.
Don't mention it. Always happy to have the Musketeers' patronage.
Seems like we haven't found any leads to go off yet.
Yeah, unfortunately. All right, let's head to Fliv Sandra next.
Huh? Are you sure? People might not be so thrilled to see the captain of the special patrol there.
You think so, huh? Then I guess you don't know.
Huh? Know what?
That I grew up in Fliv Sandra.
Just let me know if you ever find yourself in a pinch. I can help you out.
It's been a while, Tetro.
Please, just...
I want to know if you've heard anybody...
Information isn't free, you know.
I've heard that bandits have been extremely active in the countryside recently, and they've been affecting the delivery of goods to Poisson. I can allocate some more manpower to help out with that problem. What do you say?
You're still as helpful as ever. One of our men got drunk at dinner about a month ago and lost his gun. 3 days later, it turned up in the corner here.
What's weird about that? He just forgot where he put it, right?
This is Fliv Sandra, my friend. Anything of value left in the tavern won't ever make it to the next day. But that gun turned out to be an exception. It didn't get any new wear and tear on it, and didn't even appear to have been fired. We were quite mystified as to what could have happened.
I suspect it came back because the weapon was already known to the guards.
You mean, a criminal was afraid the Marechaussee Phantom would use the shot marks to track them down? Maybe. But if that's the case, the culprit really took great care to avoid getting caught.
I didn't say anything about a criminal.
In Fliv Sandra, knowing who was killed is as easy as knowing what clothes you're wearing today. It's the guy living in the east side, isn't it? I've never liked him. Every time he's here, he just orders a drink and sits there with a nasty look in his eyes.
So, who was the one who lost the gun in the first place?
Don't bother. Even if you ask, he wouldn't admit to owning a gun to some strangers. Not to mention the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
He's right.
I know you grew up here, Shavras. Even though you're on good terms with the Spina, you've still been gone too long. Not many people know you here now, and a lot of people don't like the Special Patrol.
I know.
So take my advice and don't show your face too much around here. It's for your own safety.
I'll come and go as I please, and I'm afraid I'll be appearing more often due to my work.
All right. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Just say what you mean. No problem's too big to solve. Just say what you mean. No problem's too big to solve.
parts. It's taking him so finally on the right path.
Just say what you mean. No problem's too big to solve. Just say what you mean. No problem's too big to solve.
Those parts. It's taking him finally on the right path.
Just say what you mean. No problem's too big to solve. Just say what you mean. No problem's too big to solve.
The criteria for certificate exams are straightforward enough. What it really comes down to is whether you are willing to put in the time. If you study and practice, then it's really not all that difficult.
Need those parts. It's taking him so long.
Just say what you mean. No problem's too big to solve.
Hello, I'd like to ask some questions.
I don't know any.
Don't worry,
You say that?
It's the truth. Here, take this as my gift.
Wait, did Paimon just see what she thinks she saw? Is the captain of the special patrol bribing a citizen?
Seems you're different from. What do you want to know?
Have you heard anything related to muskets in Fleuve Cendre lately?
Muskets, huh?
Were they gunshots?
Possibly. It's someone's house collapsing, a pipe
Do you know where the noises were coming?
I don't remember.
Is it that you...
You tell me.
Then please.
She's giving her even more Mora!
The noises came from the end of the southern waterway. I came out and had a look for myself, and that's all I know.
All right.
Thanks for the pat
No need to be surprised. I grew up here, remember? I know how to get people around here to talk. My apologies, I'm all out of sweets. Though I do have some other tempting snacks in my custody. But taking care of junk food is my responsibility. You're better off sticking to your normal, nutritious diet. Now then, let's keep going.
You're most certainly correct.
What's all this?
Yes, but have a... Even though somebody has purposefully tried to clean them up. In other words,
Could it have...
your guess is as good as mine. Anyway, seems like that's all.
Paimon feels like we...
Yes, a month ago. In the following, then, a few...
That all...
The deceased was a resident of Fleuve Cendre. Yeah. If we are indeed, he was no saint. What message is the killer trying to convey? And to whom? We've thoroughly investigated. He claims to have spent.
Okay, so he had.
Not only that, he has a family of his in the story. More importantly, investigations take. How about this? Let's spend the next few days filming with the crew. We can continue the investigation.
Wait, but what?
But the book had.
Oh? What?
As long as you spend enough time sailing through the fog.
You've all finally made it. Good news, everyone. I just received word that your light novel is flying off the shelves. Multiple sales locations are asking when we'll be printing more copies.
Woohoo! That's great!
This level of success is an amazing accomplishment for a new work. Most new books don't sell 30% of what you've sold. I have free copies for each of you here. Please take them. The payment will follow shortly, and I'll notify you to come and collect it when the time comes.
Oh yeah! The whole reason why we made this light novel was to combat the influence of a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. We sold a lot of copies, but it doesn't feel like we accomplished our goal. How do we know whether it worked?
Oh, don't worry. The change is already underway. Shh. Listen to what the people around us are talking about.
Hey guys, have you heard about this latest Kaidan thing doing the rounds? You just need to recite the—
Oh, that? No one's talking about that anymore. The secret spells of Lady Kitsune is the new hit thing. I've already memorized all the incantations.
The secret spells of Lady Kitsune? What's that?
You haven't read it yet? Okay, so supposedly, if you recite the spell in there on a moonless night, you'll receive protection of the Kitsune and all the other powerful yokai. They can make any of your wishes come true. I heard that the incantations in a first-hand guide to summoning spirits have weird side effects. This one guy wished for a load of mora and got it, but then one night it all turned to leaves and he developed a high fever. They actually had to use one of the secret spells of Lady Kitsune to get rid of the discomfort. That proves that the incantations in this book are more potent than the ones everyone was trying before. Pretty much everyone I know is desperate to try it out. Just waiting for a moonless night.
Really? Well, I better go and prepare too.
Well, feeling less worried now?
Wow, you're right! Everyone's shifting focus! But what's this moonless night that they're talking about? Hyman doesn't remember that detail from the brainstorming session.
This is something. Of course. Behind every book that hit.
Oh yeah, if we leave him also, we still need to.
Exactly. But when we went to ask him about it, yes, this is another case of possession. Only this time, whoever possessed him actively sought him out. After his novel submission failed, he.
But the spirit.
Simple. And you, my little friend, are the perfect candidate for this role. Oh, what are you
Our bond is strong!
The ideal spot for a little meet and greet with a certain elusive author. This is the place where we are most likely to succeed in—
Really?
What are you so afraid of?
Paimon's heart is... Hey! What a weird painting. Miko, do you know what it's supposed to It's a good piece.
Let's go inside and take a look.
Let's get down to business. Terminate!
Stand with me! Right now. Right here.
Found your hit.
Finally, I can carry.
Strike a pose!
Keep
You win this battle.
Wow, this place is huge! Hey, is that a mirror? There's a really weird-looking stool as well. Wonder what it's for.
Ah, I see. This setup is quite handy. Saves me a lot of work. All right, go and take a look around. There should be a mechanism somewhere that makes the whole room move.
Shower me with praise!
propagate!
Right now, right here. Emerge.
Time to shine!
Spring forth!
Stand with me! I'll settle this!
Scatter!
Our bond is strong!
The tides beckon.
A sight to behold.
One strike.
Right here. Emerge.
Scatter!
Taste you win this battle.
Okay.
It's filming time again! Our schedule is jam-packed for the next couple of days, too. We've got so many different locations and sets to cover. Anyway, let's head out and meet up with the others.
Let's get down to business.
Strike a pose!
Right here, right now.
To the very
Germinate! Scatter! Out of my way! Abundance of humiliation!
Silence! Cut down!
Whoa, it's that painting we just saw! It's turning this way a lot! It's getting eerier and scarier!
Okay. Next I will show you a secret kitsune spell. The murky mirror reflects the view of Inazuma in a bygone age. Spirits stirred by the sight of the past will be easily drawn to it. You're up next, little one. Come on, sit yourself down here. Yes. The whole point of a summoning ritual is for a dead person's spirit to... You saw what happened to that Oni samurai spirit.
Are we positive that summoning a spirit to be...
Oh, you really care about the little one quite a lot, don't you? I'm a little jealous. I wish my friends were caring like that. Anyway, are you scared, little friend? Don't you? Sit on the chair, stare at the painting, and relax your body and mind. Try and be natural. There's really no need to be nervous.
It's like he's sitting inside the painting. Huh? Is Paimon seeing things?
Recite the incantation in your heart, little one. Now, what kind of wish do we think it would... Very good. The wish need... The book is selling exceptionally well, Traveler, but we're going to need an outline for Chapter 4 as soon as humanly possible. When is the earliest?
The painting is moving again!
What have we here? Another budding writer?
We got you! So what are you trying to do,
Huh? Oh, I see. No wonder this felt so familiar. I've walked right into your... You ask me what my game is here? Well, of course. It was to use this incantation as a means for all the souls of the departed yokai to make...
What? Paimon knew it!
Oh, did you now? I sense good. Good! With this power, no one shall...
Wake up! Quick!
It is futile. You shall never wake him again.
Hey! Come on, wake Miko! Think of something! You're laughing?
Oh, Rakusai, you haven't changed a bit. You caught on so quickly. Too perfect.
Well, you made the face enough times that I couldn't exactly miss the hint. This is what you were going for, yes? Never one to stand on the sidelines of a good spectacle, are you? Always got to dive in and fan the flames, huh? You mischievous little kitsune, you. Look what you've done to this little flying one here. Aw, poor thing scared witless.
You were having plenty of fun playing the bad guy.
Rakusai?
Yes, we do.
Allow me to formally introduce the author of A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirit. No, wait. To be more...
Memory?
Ah, spirits, memories. They're just different words to describe the same thing.
Do you remember that recent incident when the Rift Hounds... You witnessed human memories leaking from the ley line? In life, typically, yokai memories survive...
It piqued my curiosity, so I...
So that's how it happened.
Oh, little one. Not to toot my own horn here, but when I was alive, I wasn't just another. But with this incantation, they can go one last little joyride in the world for a couple of days.
She's trying to say that all the commotion this causes is likely to be a great disturbance to the...
Disturbance? I guess you mean that we might leave them with some broken dreams after we leave, hmm? Oh, yes. And they might have a fever or whatever. But you know, I actually think that the most admirable thing about human beings is the way that they go out. As for those who would rather draw on external power than seek to improve themselves, it's quite right that they learn their lesson eventually. So when you think about it, we're actually doing the humans a big favor.
Yes, that's what I thought too.
All right, then.
What are you scared of, little one? Don't be deceived by...
Not only that, Irakusai, but my latest work has beaten that book.
Of course. You were never one to make extra work for yourself where you can help it. And yet you were always the one to pick a quarrel with... All right. You win,
I finally get to hear...
I remember when you...
Oh, Irakusai, how much time do you have left?
Not much. Everyone's quite content in many ways. But they still can't help but ask, are we ever going to have another Hyakyako?
Don't you worry, when my bell rings, it means the moonless...
Miko, it's been nice catching up, but I'd better conserve my energy if I want to stick it out until then. So...
All right.
One last thing, Miko.
I've been great, of course, especially these days. Not only... And even A is finally starting to come to her senses. Quite a miracle, given how pig-headed she can be.
Oh, well, great. That's fantastic.
Urakusai, you'd be right at home in this era. A great storyteller and artist like yourself would be the...
He disappeared. Are you awake? How are you feeling?
Are you all there? Here, like last time, repeat after me. Oh, you beat me to it. So, your first possession, What was it like? Hearing Rakusai admit defeat has put me in the most wonderful mood. Yes, though they only represent a tiny proportion. Since you've come this far, why don't you do—
You cannot be serious. You guys team—
Aw, come on. I'm really only—
Paimon's paycheck? Well, there's no way out now.
Well, hello there, my little helpers. So nice of you to join me. You're right.
As if we had it so... Miko, what exactly... Also, to be clear...
It might sound ominous, but to put it back in the day at yokai gatherings, once everyone had had plenty to drink, one by one. But now, the yokai memories that leak. So I will be performing a convocation ritual. When the time comes, they will gather in the sky above the Grand Narukami Shrine. All the preparations for the ritual have actually been made well in advance.
Oh, yeah! Something...
That's the one. Actually, it's when that time comes, let's all pitch in. I will start the ritual preparation. First, tell the shrine maidens during the Hyakyako, a whole swarm of yokai memories will be hanging around in the air above the Grand Naruk. After that, I will commence the ritual, and the memories will begin to congregate. This will take some time. I need you. The memories are normal. They may see this.
All right, got it.
Well, if at that point...
Okay, let's...
Descend the mountain?
Yep, Miku said the ritual...
I see.
We'll be taking care of a couple other things for her. And once we're done with that...
It seems like Lady Guji's never allowed anyone else to be in her presence. Thank you for helping...
Don't worry, Miku's about to start the ritual. Come on, let's go deal with the monsters down the mountain. Yep. These monsters look really riled up. Yep, let's get rid... All right, here they come!
Propagate! Scatter!
Our bond is strong. Let my name echo in song!
Spring forth!
Be sanctified.
All right, it's my turn.
Bow your head.
Strike a pose. Get with me. Time to shine. I'll settle this.
Scatter!
The tides beckon.
Light blade!
There's so many of them!
Let's get down to business.
You can do it!
I need to
Our bond is strong. Shower me with grace.
Propagate!
Let my name echo in song.
Fairy!
Scatter! Bow your head. Rested.
Alright, that's the last of the monsters. How long do you think the ritual is? Let's head back to the grand... Wow, so many! They're everywhere! Huh?
Yes, the memories of the yokai. They haven't been able to relax and soar through the air like this for a long time. Come with me. You all right, little one? You look a little nervous.
It's just, Paimon's never seen anything like this before. Whoa, they've really blocked out the moon!
It does look a little intimidating, doesn't it? But I know them. They may be loud and brash at times, but they are good and brave souls. Even after losing their lives in a brutal war, they have never given in to grief or despair. Alas, their time is short. It's a feast, and all feasts come to an end. Since you're sorry to see them leave, why don't you do the recital along with me? O Hakushin, cause of this enchantment, in reverence I perform this rite.
In reverence I perform this rite.
To be a guiding light.
The book says, recite the secret spells of Lady Kitsune tonight, and our wishes will come true.
O Hakushin, cause of this enchantment.
I perform this rite to be a guiding light. Your unrivaled power will be honored eternally.
Murakusai, you asked if I was doing well. Really, every day is a happy day for me. But watching you all leave now, I can't help but feel a little lonely. Just a little, of course. Just as I thought, the ritual went very smoothly. Thank you both. Oh, I'm great.
But the look on your face just now...
I'm fine, seriously. Really, No. Honestly, you two.
Hiko...
Fine. Well, if you're dead set on doing something for me, you can treat me to a meal.
Sure, no problem. A meal it is.
Okay. Well, see you soon then.
wanted to treat Miko to a meal. The venue...
Wait is unbearable. How is the next chapter of the miraculous?
It was quite a surprise when the
Yeah, that huge black cloud over Mount Yogo.
But then nothing happened after I...
Yeah.
That night was definitely the nail in the coffin for the incantation.
Huh? Paimon can't see Miko because she's not out here.
Ah, my little friends. There you are.
Miko?
I did, yes. The thought of being able to eat the most expensive dishes. Ah, boss, see these two faces here?
All right.
What's gotten into you? Come on, you have to try this fish. It's found exclusively in the waters around Seirai Island. Or maybe you'd rather try this? If you don't drink alcohol, that's fine.
Last time we were here working on the novel...
Strange. I remember no such thing. Oh, so what? You did offer to treat me to a meal, didn't...
Miko, this meal is going to be...
Oh, don't you worry about that.
Darn it! She tricked us into this! Miko was after our Mora from the very beginning!
Oh, by the way, since nobody's wishes, so you'll have to come up with something. The deadline is looming.
With you all the...
Why do you explore?
I willingly yield.
Let the mighty be humble!